Shouts out to Nanaimo Youth Services, man. 40 years in the game. Looking out for all them children.
NYSA.
Yeah, Anthony up in the mix. Yeah, Eagle Street. I'm blessed to be the best that I can be. Yo, I come from poverty. Ain't no way it's ever stopped.
Good morning. It's my sad duty to inform the community that the Nanaimo Youth Services Youth Employment Center may have to close as of March 31, 17. That service that's so important to the young people in this community will be gone, and 5 jobs will be lost. Experienced, dedicated, committed staff whose only purpose is to make a living for their families, and in doing so, to support other young people, other people's children, to do the same. Nanaimo Youth Services has a long history of providing opportunities for youth to give voice to their lived experience. And so I want the community to hear from these young people in their own voice, unscripted, uncoached, speaking truth to power.
What has the Youth Employment Center meant to you?
Lots of things. I get tons of support and resources and help with all kinds of things in my life. You know, when it comes to where I'm going to live, where I'm going to work, I'm going to go to school and achieve all these awesome goals I never thought I could with the help of everyone here.
It's like a family in a way. And my background has not been much of a positive one. It's been a rocky road, so to speak. Being raised in ministry care, being in and out of the juvenile custody system, being a inmate with Corrections Canada. I didn't have many chances. As a young person, we are told that we get some chances. Not an infinite number of chances, but a few. And it is up to us as individuals what we do with those chances. You close the doors of the Youth Employment Center. You take away one of those chances that we have as youth.
How do you feel about the potential closing of NYSA's Youth Employment Center?
I feel like it's not right. I don't think it's fair. I was shocked when I found out. I never expected that to happen. When I first moved here from PEI, NYSA was the first organization that actually gave me the support that I needed. Yeah, I just think it'd be heartbreaking if they closed. A lot of people would miss out on the opportunity to get help.
I think it's totally unfair. I think that if they close this building, what are people supposed to do to look for employment and resources?
What has the Youth Employment Center meant to you?
Basically, like just a place to openly communicate with other people as far as taking a step forward in my life, and it's good because I can also relate to people on an emotional level, so I don't have to be so closed off. So it's a nice place to be open with other people and meet people.
Structure, community, learning, many different things, but a sense of belonging, I think, for a lot of youth is a big sense of just like a start out point.
It has meant a lot. The folks that work there are all really amazing people, and they do everything they genuinely can to help you. And the youth center is how I got hooked up with a bunch of different resources that NYSA runs, such as Blade Runners. I stayed at Row House for a while. It was a really great environment for me to get on my feet, and Blade Runners helped me in so many different ways. I was at a really shitty time in my life, and like left house at 16, 3 years living on the streets, and no work history, no nothing, no resources, nothing to fall back on at all. And after doing the Blade Runners program, it was such an amazing difference. They hooked me up with work gear, they hooked me up with a whole bunch of different tickets and training, they hooked me up with a job, and they hooked me up with the resources and skills that I needed to manage on my own after that. And they do that for a lot of kids, like just the resume training workshops and like job search workshops on the job search boards and stuff.
We need it. I'm not just saying that as a recent graduate of Blade Runners. I'm not just saying that as somebody who is here pretty much every day. I'm saying that as an at-risk youth. We need this place. Back to you.
Place to go to be able to walk in and know that there's people to help and resources to use the computers, her resumes, printing, job searching. Found my job through you guys, so it works.
And I came here every day if I was in a good mood or in a bad mood, and they always, like, they were there for me no matter what. They helped me get my sobriety, they helped me get away from people I wouldn't have been able to get away from if it wasn't for the organization and the staff helping me. And it all started through the employment center. Like, there's other programs that I accessed, but it wouldn't have happened if I didn't first initially walk into the employment center and sit down on the computer there. I wouldn't have met any of the staff I have, I wouldn't have made the friends I needed, I'd probably still be using and I'd probably still be homeless. So, and I feel like that is true for a lot of other youth and potential youth that haven't came here yet. So I think it'd just be like just a shame if it actually closed.
With Nanaimo's current like homelessness problem getting worse and worse and worse, places like this are going to be so important. And I think that taking that away from the youth, like that's going 10 steps backward. Without the youth center, all these resources, all this stuff is going to become so much more inaccessible to all the kids in Nanaimo, and it's just going to make things 10,000 times worse. It's ridiculous that they're even considering taking such a positive and amazing place like this away from kids. It's not fair. I just think that it's such an amazing place run by amazing people, and I know a lot of other people in the community think that too. Actually, my employer, Home Depot, that I've been with for 2 years now, going great. It's an amazing job that I would not have gotten if not for NYSA and everything they did for me. They're huge supporters of the organization. We do all of our charity funding for them, and I know a lot of other businesses, a lot of other people in the community feel the same way. But they even gave me the day off to come here because they know how much this means to me and how much it means to Nanaimo and all of Nanaimo's youth. It's like one of the best things that ever happened to me. It saved my life, honestly. It really did.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you.